जय निताय जय गौर श्री राधे। भज भज मन श्री गुरु चरण सकल वेदेर सार। पतित दुर्गते प्रेमधन दीते परम करुणा यार। Chapter 8. Shelter of the feet of Sri Guru. The first three of the 64 items of bhajan that are described by Sriman Rup Goswami Pad are Guru Padashrayas, Tamasta Krishna Dikshadi, Shikshanam Vishrama Bhen Guru Seva, Bhakti Samrat Sindhu. Number 1. Taking shelter of Sri Guru's feet. Number 2. Taking initiation into Sri Krishna Mantra and learning Bhagavad Dharma from him. Number 3. Serving Sri Guru with faith. In Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita is written, Guru Padashraya, Diksha, Guru Rasevana. Guru Padashraya means that a person who wishes to do Bhagavad Bhajan must live near Sri Guru's feet for a while before taking initiation and sincerely render service to him according to his wishes, so that the lotus feet of Sri Guru are pleased. In the scriptures, a mutual examination of Guru and disciple is also described as necessary. In this way, both Guru and disciple can examine each other's natures and qualifications. If this is not done, then both may experience obstacles in their bhajan in the future. In other words, if the Guru does not have the characteristics that are described in the Shastras, the disciple will inevitably experience obstacles in bhajan. And if the disciple is not qualified, then the Guru will inevitably experience obstacles in bhajan. Not only that, this also has a very valuable result. When the sadhak, who is eager to receive Diksha, stays for a few days with the Guru and engages in his service, he will also become qualified for both Diksha and Bhajan. On the other hand, the Sri Guru Tattva will melt with compassion when he sees the sincere service rendered to such a Mahabhagwat. The practicing devotee fulfills the main human pursuit by attaining the Diksha mantra from the lotus feet of Sri Guru, whose heart is melting of compassion, being satisfied with his service. In this way, the practicing devotee will be blessed with the true relish of ambrosial bhakti ras. Here, it is noteworthy that a Mahapurush, who is endowed with extraordinary powers, can examine the qualifications of a disciple on mere sight, or can make an unqualified candidate at once qualified, and can thus give him initiation. For such great persons, there is no bondage to the above rules and regulations. This, however, does not apply to all ordinary persons. Thus ends Chapter 8. Chapter 9. Initiation. What is meant by Diksha or initiation? In his Bhakti Sandarbh, Sri Jeev Goswami Pad quotes the Shastras to describe the glories of initiation. That which bestows divine knowledge and destroys all sins is called Diksha by the Acharyas who know the truth. Sri Jeev Goswami Pad adds, hence, divine knowledge means the knowledge about the Lord's intrinsic identity, which lies within the mantra, along with specific knowledge of the living being's relationship with the Lord. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said, the intrinsic identity of the living entity is that he is Krishna's eternal servant. Being Krishna's marginal potency, he is both different and non-different from him. Although the living being is Krishna's eternal servant, he has been averse to the Lord since beginningless time. Hence, he has been swallowed by ignorance and illusion. And being under such illusion, he identifies himself with his false body, senses, and mind. Forgetting his own intrinsic identity, he calls his false body I, and forgetting his eternal relationship with Sri Hari, he becomes bound to his worldly things, such as his family, his money, etc. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is also said, the living being has forgotten that he is Krishna's eternal servant, and due to that fault, Maya has bound him around the neck. In this way, although the living being is intrinsically a transcendental entity, he is bound by Maya and wanders around in the miserable material world, reincarnating from one painful species of life to another. Sri Guru mercifully slackens the bondage of Maya and infuses the spiritual energy of bhakti into the disciple's heart, thus awakening his eternal and special relationship with Sri Hari. This is called Diksha. Then again, the mantra is the intrinsic form of the Lord, and by the grace of the sadhus and the Guru, who are Sri Hari's Karunya Ghana Vigraha, the embodiments of his deep mercy, the Lord enters into the disciple's heart in the form of the mantra to make his body, mind, and life heirs transcendentally suitable for serving the Lord. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Sriman Mahaprabhu himself said, at the time of initiation, the devotee surrenders himself, and at that time, Krishna makes the practicing devotee equal to himself. The Lord then makes the devotee's body transcendental, and in this transcendental body, he can worship the Lord's lotus feet. It is easily understandable that those who know these glories of taking shelter of the lotus feet of a genuine Guru and taking initiation, but still think that it is not necessary to take initiation, and that the chanting of the holy name alone will suffice, will find so many obstacles and defeats on their spiritual paths. In truth, this is not endorsed by the Goswamis. The Shastras and the sayings of the Mahajanas have shown the glories and the eternality of taking initiation. And from the ancient Mahajanas down to the present day Sadhak Samaj, society of practicing devotees, such purificatory rites have always existed. If someone knows this, but is still averse to taking shelter of the lotus feet of a genuine guru, it will result in an offense to the chanting of the holy name. It is not only an offense to the scriptures and the sayings of the Mahajanas, but it is also a sign of disrespect to the Guru principle. These two powerful offenses will be committed. Thus ends chapter 9 of the book Sri Guru Tattva Vijana and Sri Bhakti Tattva Vijana. Okay, that's it for this video. Jai Nitai, Jai Gaur, Shri Radhe.